typically plant garlic in mid-October, but last year I tried an experiment. I planted some of my garlic a month early in a garden bed that would be covered with plastic over the winter. My hope was that the protection offered by the plastic cover would enable us to have an early garlic harvest. The end result was the garlic that was overwintered in a hoop house and planted a month early was ready to harvest 2 weeks before the garlic that was planted in mid-October and had no protection over the winter. To take the guesswork out, this year when I was deciding when to plant garlic for an early harvest, I consulted Elliott Coleman's book, 4-Season Harvest. In the back of the book, there's a table that gives recommended planting dates for various crops based on your first frost date. It then gives recommendations on when you should plant if you're planting under a cold frame. According to this table, if overwintering under a cold frame, I can plant garlic as early as August 1st, a full month and a half before I planted it last year. Unfortunately, I didn't get around to planting the garlic on August 1st, but I did plant some in mid-August. In addition to wanting an earlier garlic harvest, I also want larger garlic bulbs. So this year I'm making sure to plant only the largest cloves from the largest bulbs from the prior harvest. Here you can see me separating the large cloves from the small cloves. I'll plant the large ones and save the small ones for cooking. This year I'll be planting my early garlic in a garden bed that's protected in the winter by a glass-covered cold frame. My hope is that the extra protection provided by the glass-covered cold frame will lead to an even earlier garlic harvest. So let's plant some garlic. When planting garlic, make sure to plant the pointed end of the clove up and the blunt end down. Plant the clove at a depth so that the pointed end of the clove is at or slightly below soil level. And plant the cloves about 6 inches apart. Planting garlic where cabbage family plants have grown within the last year can result in smaller bulb size. So even though my winter bed has a lot of cabbage family plants in it, I planted my garlic around the dandelions, salad burnet, sorrel, and radicchio, which are not cabbage family plants. Garlic doesn't need a lot of water, and it looked like it was about to rain anyway, so I didn't bother watering. I'll also be planting garlic in mid-October in areas of the yard that won't be protected during the winter. If all goes well, I'm hoping that the garlic that overwinters under the cold frame will be ready to harvest about a month before the rest of the garlic. We will find out next year. Well, that's all I have for now. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, remember, you can change the world 1 yard at a time.